Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Prophet back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Morpheus Labs. This is a sponsored video covering Morpheus Labs in a great way. So we see powering blockchains worldwide. They talk about how they empower you to develop, deploy, and integrate applications on blockchain technology to solve real-world problems. So this is a big deal. Obviously, Morpheus Labs, we've talked about it before on this channel. It's one of those coins that is featured on things like Forbes, Cision, E27, News BTC, just a bunch of big news articles talking about what Morpheus is really capable of doing, what they're really setting out in their vision of their team is. So their industry-leading DApp prototyping platform. Start building your project with the leading BPaaS in the space, introducing a feature-rich platform for developers and enterprises. If you guys don't know much about it, it's actually very, very, very solid. This project is something, like I said, that has a lot of potential. We talk about their all-rounded coverage, time and cost efficient, as well as scalability and friendly. So they leverage and utilize multiple blockchains for development in both private and public environments. They have the infrastructure and tools to build solutions on blockchain technology with speed and cost efficiency, as well as monetize your decentralized solutions and run your services, APIs, marketplace on the other blockchain. So they have so much going on with what Morpheus is capable of doing. They talk about the words from Morpheus Labs seed esteemed partners and users. So at Steemit, our top priority is making Steem the easiest, low cost, and most powerful blockchain protocol in the world for powering applications, because we believe this is key to onboarding the masses to the blockchain. That's why we are so excited to be working with Morpheus Labs to make Steem one of their blockchain platform as a services, or BPaaS. So it's just a big deal. Obviously, seeing a lot of people interested in what Morpheus Labs does. And if you guys don't really, I guess if you've never heard of them, I would definitely take a look at their website and their Twitter. I'm going to link everything in the description below. So if you guys want to take a look at the Twitter, the website, everything else, definitely take a look in the description below. Jump into those links and see, for yourself why this is such a big deal. If we take the about route and go to the roadmap, we're going to load up the roadmap here and see what's coming. So obviously a lot is being worked on with Morpheus at the moment. We've talked about this, and like I said in the past, we talked about the technical roadmap 2021. So you can actually read more about the ongoing work on that, as well as the marketing roadmap for 2021. So let's read a little bit more about the technical roadmap real quick, as well as the marketing. We'll load them both up. It does take a second to load, obviously. So we have the Morpheus Labs technical roadmap. They give you a great idea of what they're working on now, as well as in the future. So they have a lot of things already completed. If you take a look, you can actually click a little bit more into detail. So let's just take a look at Q2 2021. They want to create a gasless swap tool, provide a new swap tool that greatly reduce gas required, add education-related features, use cases, and seed on the cloud to build education-specific features and use cases, into seed and run on the cloud itself. So a lot here: API library, external application library, community node, lock staking, subscription staking as well. So they have a bunch there. They also talk about their marketing and how they're going to go about that in the upcoming quarter. So it's just very cool to continue to see all of these really things come together, as I think Morpheus is going to continue to grow and grow, as well as you can jump into their use cases. So obviously, if you want to invest in a coin, you want to know their use cases. You want to know what's the utility behind this coin. Why is it so important? And why would it have a future? So I think, like I said, this one has a long-term future because it talks about the energy trading platform, compliance process automation, blockchain mortgage, the healthcare, aviation, unified payments, e-documents, media and entertainment, as well as loyalty programs. So there's a lot of possibilities behind of what Morpheus Labs is trying to accomplish. If you take a look at the team as well, and that's obviously one thing you want to do before investing anywhere, is take a look at the team, make sure it's a team you can rely on, a team that has good credentials, a team that, like I said, is one that you can rely on, has a good vision. So there's a lot of ways to do that. Obviously, if you go down to the bottom, there's an FAQ, there's careers. They talk about their partner central. Before we jump into the team, actually, I do want to talk a little bit more about the FAQ, because FAQs usually give you exactly what you need to understand, what specifically they are doing better than others. So they talk about the Morpheus Labs seed itself, what makes Morpheus Labs unique, how many programming languages are supported. These are all great questions, and like I said, always jump into the FAQ when you're looking into a coin, because they give you great great answers to great questions, and they may be the same questions you're having as well. So just like I said, guys, Morpheus is looking very good. There's a lot of different things to take a look at. If you go to the about, you can go to the company itself, and this is where they usually give you a little bit information, a little background information on the team and the company themselves. So they talk about their purpose. Obviously, innovation is a combination of creativity and implementation. Often an idea needs to go through phases of evolution or pivoting before it reaches maturity for commercialization. In reality, most ideas seldom reach their commercialization value because the cycle is too long and expensive, rendering it too ineffective in time and cost to allow ideas and grow to make really maturity. So we see the management team themselves. We have the CEO, CIO, and CTO here, as well as the development team. So honestly, you could take a look at any of these, and you can jump a little bit deeper into, do they have the right credentials to actually lead? And I'm sure, going into this, they're going to talk about, okay, so I would actually have to log into LinkedIn, so I'm not going to do so right now. But it does look like it's very easy to do so, and I definitely suggest taking a look at some of these guys and girls. I think they're going to be actually a great team. If you take a look at, like I said, the Morpheus Labs, the use cases alone kind of show you what Morpheus is all trying to accomplish, as well as everything else Morpheus Labs is doing. I think it's just, like I said, a great coin, a great solution to a lot of problems. And I think, like I said, with the marketing coming, with the roadmap ahead, the technicals, it's all looking good. The foundation is solid. So this is what I'm going to be talking about today for you guys. I think this is going to be a coin that has a very solid future. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, like the video. If you guys haven't already, click the link in the description below. Make sure to check out Morpheus Labs itself. Like I said, there's a lot of potential behind it, and I think it's very, very worthwhile to take a look and maybe follow them on Twitter, see if there's any big news or updates. At least add them to your watch list. See if they find a good entry point. It's always worth jumping in at good entry points. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.